So how do I end up in Woodstock, of all the beautiful communities I could be in? Well, I have land under control in a lot of towns in Vermont, specifically to do projects. Some are as large as 20 megawatts by saving you money and doing it with renewable, clean, green energy. It really comes down to that. That generally is trying to accomplish what the legislators are trying to do, which is to make Vermont the greenest state in the country, essentially. You have a comprehensive energy plan that says by 2050, 90% of the energy used in the state will come from renewable energy resources. And for that reason, they passed that law in 2009 that said to the Public Service Board, you're charged with expediting the deployment or development of renewable energy resources in the state of Vermont. And that's become the issue. The issue is that the towns don't get a whole lot of say, but there is nothing wrong with siting solar in a Class 3 wetland under the state's guidelines. And this is technically a Class 3 wetland. And I'll tell you why, because I'm just paying it forward. So, I don't know if it's a loophole or not. I don't know. That's just plain how it works. If the farmer can do what they say, I can do it. So that's why you see a lot of it. Because even if it's a wetland, so to speak, a Class 3 wetland, which under the Vermont laws, a Class 3 wetland has no significant functions and values. In other words, there's no animal life growing in it. It's only maybe temporary and things like that. I'm incredibly into the details. I'm incredibly into the details. If you have a question and I don't know it, I will find out the details. Just the way I am. If you have a brief with the project, listen, I'm not going to hold it against you, but I want the details of why you have that beef. Because if it's a misconception, I want you to understand that. There's a lot of misconceptions about solar. Everybody looks at the guy from out of town as the bad guy, and I don't understand that. They look at the investor as the greedy investor who's making all the money. Can I just dispel a myth? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Trust me.